good, JD Empire? It's your boy D-Pain Clay. Remember the face, remember the name.
And it's your girl Jade, and we back in this thing.
Yes, sir. I already know what it is. From the title, you can see we back with another conspiracy theory reaction.
Yup.
We told y'all if Alex Bale drop, we watch.
We watch.
You feel me?
So let's get into it.
Alex Bale dropped a Cocoa Puffs conspiracy theory, so I'm not even sure.
Cocoa Puffs.
Right? I'm like, I don't even know what it's gonna be about, but I'm interested. You feel me?
Right.
By the end of this video, I know I'm finna.
Right. I remember the commercials.
I just know he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and crazy.
Oh, I thought it was Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa
That's
Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. Put your spoons up. Put R-E-E-S-E-S. Yes.
Reese's Puffs.
The
I
cereal.
guess that did sound right when I said it. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Right. Put your spoons up. Put your spoons up.
That's
Let's
not
go.
Cocoa Puffs?
Heck nah.
Well, let's watch it. Okay, yeah. I remember.
Right.
Thought there was something strange about Cocoa Puff commercials. Most kids' cereal commercials are pretty straightforward. There's a fun, wacky
Tricks and
mascot
Cocoa Puffs
character
commercials
who wants a certain
essentially.
type of
Because they had animals?
Because they had animals who was cuckoo. Who was crazy.
Yeah.
some kind of obstacle to get it. It's pretty basic stuff. But the thing that's strange about Cocoa Puff commercials is that Sonny the Cuckoo Bird isn't trying to get the cereal, he's actively trying to avoid it. If you think about it, Sonny is kind of a struggling addict who's desperately trying not to relapse, but fails every time and ends up destroying whatever building he's in and terrifying the people around him.
Not he an addict.
Cocoa Puffs are literally ruining his life, and I think it's kind of weird that that's how General Mills chose to advertise their cereal for children. But whatever, these are just silly 30-second kids commercials that are all essentially the same. There's no plot or world building.
Is he finna say it's racist?
Uh-huh.
Cause don't he eat the cereal and turn into chocolate? And they trying to, and it turn your milk chocolate. And they trying to say he don't want to be black.
I don't think that.
Possibly
I don't think that.
you're worth theorizing about. Right?
Yeah, I turned everything
What if I
chocolate.
told you that beneath the surface of these colorful cereal advertisements is one of the most dark and complex underlying narratives I have ever seen in a piece of media? A hidden story of addiction, war, betrayal, and a massive conspiracy about the world Sonny lives in that no one has discovered before today. I promise you that after this, you will never be able to watch a Cocoa Puff commercial the same way again. This is the Cocoa Puffs conspiracy.
He finna ruin Cocoa Puffs.
I love how Alex Bale make everything so believable.
Right, like he finna ruin Cocoa Puffs. Lock in. Alright, we back.
Also, this video is not sponsored by Cocoa Puffs or General Mills, and I am not trying to make any claims about the real-life Cocoa Puffs brand. I am just theorizing about fictional lore in commercials.
That's how you know this finna hit. He said, I gotta say a disclaimer. This is a theory, and I have nothing to do with this brand. Do not sue me.
Fun
I'm here.
Entertainment purposes. Please don't sue me, General Mills. Bye.
The Bird World, Part 1.
The very first commercials for Cocoa Puffs aired in 1958 and originally featured 3 children instead of the iconic Cuckoo Bird as their mascot. It wasn't until 1962 that Sonny made his first appearance as the bird who goes cuckoo whenever he sees Cocoa Puffs.
Watch out because
This format was very successful, and Sonny has been the mascot for the brand ever since. Since then, he's gone through many redesigns, but the basic premise has always stayed the same. Sometimes he's joined by children, sometimes he's with his grandpa, but he always ends up going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, despite his best efforts to avoid them. It wasn't until 2004 that Sonny got his most iconic redesign that he's still known for today. And it's these commercials that I'm going to be focusing on for this theory. The more modern Cocoa Puff commercials introduce us to the world that Sonny lives in, a society inhabited by intelligent talking birds. And it's surprisingly complex for just being the backdrop of kids' cereal commercials. They have their own bird cities, bird airports, bird legal systems, they even have a bird military.
Extra chocolatey puffs!
Why do the Cocoa Puff commercial birds need a military? Like, who are they fighting? Are there bird wars? And the entire bird world seems to run on Cocoa Puffs. All the grocery stores sell are Cocoa Puffs. If you go to the opera, they're singing about Cocoa Puffs.
This box right here!
Even the media seems to be run by Cocoa Puffs.
Extra new chocolatey vanilla
Chocolatey. New
So
chocolatey.
obviously, this is a very difficult place for someone trying to beat a Cocoa Puff addiction. No matter what Sonny does or where he goes, he cannot avoid Cocoa Puffs. He tries to ask people for help, but all they want to do is talk about how great Cocoa Puffs are.
I don't want to escape the great taste of Cocoa Puffs! Why would you want to escape it? Cocoa Puffs are crunchy.
The only person willing to help him is Gramps, his trusted grandpa who's been with him since 1962.
He grew up too. He got older.
But even with his help, it's not enough. He tries to go to the store, or the opera, or in a plane, or a deserted island, but wherever he goes, Cocoa Puffs is already there. Sonny even tries to file a restraining order against Cocoa Puffs, but it doesn't work because apparently they're too delicious. Sonny is a very tragic character because of just how much Cocoa Puffs are an inescapable, fundamental part of this world. But it isn't always like this. Occasionally, there are these weird outlier commercials that show a different side to this world, where we see these little moments where the bird citizens are just as afraid of Cocoa Puffs as Sonny is. The first time I noticed this was in a commercial for the new Cocoa Puffs chocolate and vanilla combo cereal. It opens with a newspaper boy announcing the new cereal, but for the first time, people seem kind of disinterested in Cocoa Puffs and just walk past him.
Right, he looked off.
And then the commercial takes a very sudden turn.
When chocolate and vanilla combine, there's no escape.
Two massive Cocoa Puffs in the sky crash into each other and begin raining down Cocoa Puffs all over the city. The people start screaming and running for their lives as the entire city is consumed by chocolate and vanilla. But after Sonny goes cuckoo, we cut back and see that everyone is now enjoying the cereal.
Yeah, what that means.
Has changed. This is not a world where everyone has always loved Cocoa Puffs. I think that this is a world that has been taken over by Cocoa Puffs. And if you don't believe me, we get much more explicit confirmation of this in the commercial for the new chocolatey explosion puffs.
They're conquering worlds. They like the Celestials. They basically emerging.
Out of line.
They need a Thanos.
Emerging, isn't that when they coming out the water?
Yeah.
No, you're not emerging.
They doing what's the opposite of emerge? Submerge? Yeah. They submerging the city.
Yeah, they are.
The world in Cocoa Puffs.
That's insane.
Are they following him? Is he working for them low key?
Right. And conquering new towns.
Because everywhere he go, the Cocoa Puffs come. So they following him. It's connected to him.
I've kind of been holding off on showing this one because it is honestly the most insane commercial I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, you are not prepared for what I am about to show you.
This commercial takes place inside of the Bird military headquarters, where Sonny, as a Cocoa Puffs expert, discusses the dangers of this new type of Cocoa Puffs that's exploding in people's homes.
I warn you, More chocolate. What do you mean more chocolate?
And the military birds look terrified of this and are treating it like a major threat.
Extra chocolatey puffs? Just how chocolatey is it?
And what happens next is... I can't even describe it to you. You just have to kind of see it for yourself.
Just how chocolatey is it?
Sonny reveals he secretly brought a box of the explosive Cocoa Puffs into the meeting with him, essentially a bomb that he launches at the military, basically committing Cocoa Puffs domestic terrorism and flooding the entire room with chocolate.
It's crazy when you think about a commercial this
Afterwards, we
deep.
see the main military guy again, except now he seems to be supporting the cereal, and even his military stars have been replaced with Cocoa Puffs. Sonny has essentially performed a coup and used Cocoa Puffs to take over the bird
Look,
military.
he said they was working for him. He was
About
working for
trying
them.
to sell cereal to kids. They're about the hostile takeover of the bird world from within.
But why is Sonny doing this? I thought he was just some guy trying to escape his addiction. Why is he suddenly a sleeper agent working for Cocoa Puffs in this commercial? And who is really behind this takeover?
So, at this point, you might be thinking that these are all just a bunch of random, incoherent, one-off commercials with no continuity or logic behind the things happening. You know, they're just a bunch of wacky, random skits made to sell cereal to kids, and we shouldn't really try to understand them. And you'd probably be right until they released a single commercial that fundamentally changed everything we thought we knew about this world. In fact, this commercial gives us so much new evidence that it is the entire reason I decided to make this theory. Let's take a look.
Cocoa Puffs experiment. How long does it take Sonny to go cuckoo for?
Immediately, this commercial looks and feels very different than the others. Instead of a bird city, we're inside of a very advanced-looking laboratory where Sonny is apparently being experimented on with Cocoa Puffs.
Begin countdown now.
As expected, Sonny goes cuckoo and destroys the lab, but in the final moments of the commercial, we pull back to see who's really running the show. Humans. Humans are the ones behind this experiment. This world that we thought was only inhabited by intelligent bird people also has humans in it. And now, with this context, we can finally start to put all the pieces together.
Interesting. What the humans got to do with it? They not in the same world because they literally not there. They just filming.
Unless they stole a bunch of birds and and then made the town
I
and
guess.
created all the intelligent birds.
And secluded them.
Yep.
Or it could be like SpongeBob where they go to their world
Oh yeah.
and just do their
Yeah.
stuff. That's what I think. I feel like because they said there's multiple worlds. So they could find different worlds and be like, if we can sell Cocoa Puffs in multiple worlds, we can make more money.
But you're right. I like that one better.
So, here is my theory. This is a world where advanced intelligent humans and bird people separately coexist as global superpowers. And I believe humans are the ones who created the Cocoa Puffs. I think we can assume this because we can see humans are running a lab that is clearly making and testing Cocoa Puffs. We can even see the chemical structure for Cocoa Puffs on the monitor. So that means that humans are responsible for giving Cocoa Puffs to bird society. And clearly their intentions are far beyond just diplomatic trade. Remember what they were testing for.
How long does it take Sonny to go cuckoo for?
How long does it take Sonny to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? They are specifically testing how addictive the cereal is, meaning humans are intentionally trying to create the most addictive product they can. In the world of these commercials, Cocoa Puffs are not just a delicious breakfast item. They are a weapon created by humans to brainwash and control an enemy nation's population.
The fictional in-universe cereal is what I mean, not the real-life Cocoa Puffs. Please don't sue me, General Mills.
We are witnessing an interspecies war between humans and birds where humans are launching giant Cocoa Puffs at the cities and planting sleeper agents inside of the military. Why is this inside of a cereal commercial? So
Right,
these
that's
commercials
wild.
are telling the story of this global Cocoa Puffs war. But I think they're telling it out of order, and this lab commercial is at the start of the timeline, showing us the creation of Cocoa Puffs. The humans used Sunny as a guinea pig to create an extremely addictive cereal, and they even made him the mascot of a box to help sell it to other birds. But why would Sunny go along with
Right,
this?
'cause I was like, you
Well,
gotta look
he doesn't
at
exactly
the
have a
choices,
choice.
but the
Like
quality
everyone
is-
else, he's just a victim being controlled by the addictive, brainwashing properties of Cocoa Puffs. All they have to do to activate his programming is just say his 3 trigger words: munchy, crunchy, chocolatey, and he goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Is that Bucky Barnes? And he starts saying the words. Now you got a box of Cocoa Puffs. You got too much talent, Alex. Stop! Stop! This go hard.
So that's. Y'all got the lucky shot.
He
Oh
is
my
the
God.
human's perfect
That was hard.
sleeper agent.
Oh God, that was
Believe it or
hard.
not, this has all actually been foreshadowed since the very first Cocoa Puff commercials. Remember how I said the original 1958
Humans.
commercials only featured children instead of a bird? Well, that wasn't entirely true. In the kid's home, we can see a cage holding a bird. From the very start, Sunny has always been a prisoner to humans. And even the 70s commercials show us that it was humans who first got Sunny addicted. And if you're still not convinced that this is an intentional hidden narrative inside of these commercials, then let me ask you this. Why did they choose to make the mascot of their cereal a cuckoo bird? Sure, it's partially because cuckoo sounds like cuckoo, but I think there's a deeper reason. What are cuckoo birds? They're brood parasites. Instead of raising their young, they secretly lay their eggs into the nests of other bird species, and once the baby cuckoo hatches, they proceed to kill the other birds and take over the nest from within.
Dog, what? Forget the theory. They some YNs. They said they have babies. They put their egg in somebody else's nest, make them raise them, nest them. And then when they give birth or when they're born, when they hatch, that's what it's called. When they hatch, they pull up and take over the nest. Run in your trap and take over your trap. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, that's
This is
insane.
insane.
So they doing that to them as revenge?
I guess
Did they
so.
try to take over our world? Were they scared of them and they needed Cocoa Puffs as defense, the humans?
Maybe.
They were scared that the cuckoo birds is going to take over the human world, so they created Cocoa Puffs to brainwash them and to control them. Because if you don't, they taking over our world.
No, for real.
Uno reverse. You feel me?
Little parasite.
That's insane.
Cuckoo chick instinctively pushes out any
But
other
they look nasty.
That's how birds look when they hatch.
Literally the sleeper agents
They be
of
wet.
birds. This is exactly what's happening in these commercials. Humans secretly inserted Sunny into bird society, and he took it over from within, just like a cuckoo bird. And the humans didn't just randomly insert Sunny into any old nest. Take a look.
So he said they took Sunny from the human world. He a human bird. He a regular bird. And they put him in their world to have him be the sleeper agent. How they typically do. They put their egg in other people's nests. We put our bird in their nest. See the only orange bird? Now we got to pay attention to the types of bird.
The commercial where we see Sonny's grandpa's house. They're in a hallway full of what I assume are family photos. And if you look closely, you can see a picture of the main military bird. The humans inserted Sonny into a family with a high-ranking military officer, which allowed Sonny to use that connection to get into the military headquarters and perform the coup.
He celebrated it, like.
And
Yeah, they was all
it
happy.
worked. Everyone hit by Cocoa Puffs instantly loves them. They own the military, their entire economy and legal system runs on Cocoa Puffs. Humans have essentially colonized and taken over all of bird society. They won. So, now that the war is over, I guess the next question is, what happens to Sonny? Well, he's not a prisoner anymore. He's free to live a normal life in a world controlled by humans and eat all the Cocoa Puffs he wants. Except now, unlike all the birds around him, he desperately doesn't want Cocoa Puffs.
You're running Cocoa Puffs away from me! How do I escape the great taste of Cocoa Puffs?
But why? Because more than anyone else, Sonny knows the truth about this world. He knows all the horrible things humans have done to bird society. The horrible things he has done to betray his country. So, of course, he would try and reject Cocoa Puffs. But the world he lives in literally runs on the cereal. No matter where he goes, he can't escape his addiction. Remember, he even tried to file a restraining order against Cocoa Puffs in a bird court of law, but the judge refused to...
Is that his granddad?
Wait a second.
It's a
Oh,
granddad.
yeah.
Is the judge Sonny's grandpa?
It's a judge granddad, I think. Chocolate is thicker than blood. It's crazy.
Now in session. Found guilty. Sonny, this is a fancy restaurant.
That is clearly Sonny's grandpa. Even his nameplate says Judge Gramps. Wouldn't that be like a major conflict of interest? Like, you can't just be a judge for your own family member's court case, right? And even if we ignore that, isn't Sonny's grandpa supposed to be the one character who's actually on his side?
Keep Sonny from going cuckoo. I'm gonna like Cocoa Puffs in this room.
Cocoa Puffs?
Don't go cuckoo on me, boy.
Why does he rule against Sonny when he's the only one who's been trying to help him beat his addiction? Maybe we need to take a closer look at Sonny's grandpa. In one of the commercials, we see Gramps trying to help Sonny by hiding the Cocoa Puffs.
I'm gonna like Cocoa Puffs in this room.
Gramps?
I'm not hiding Cocoa Puffs.
But immediately after, he says this.
I'm not cuckoo. Don't open that door then. Cause there's munchy, crunchy, chocolatey Cocoa Puffs in there.
Look at him, he's clearly trying to tempt Sonny into getting the Cocoa Puffs. He even uses Sonny's exact trigger words and has a nefarious smile. Gramps doesn't want Sonny to beat his addiction. He just wants Sonny to think that he's on his side, but in reality, Gramps is manipulating him. But why?
Right.
Because I think Sonny's grandpa is working for the humans. Sonny is the mascot for Cocoa Puffs, and if humans are going to continue to use Cocoa Puffs to control bird society, then they can't have the mascot on the box actively trying to avoid and discredit the cereal.
You're running Cocoa Puffs away from me! It turns everything chocolate! Only make me go cuckoo!
So, they use someone close and trusted to Sonny, like his grandpa, to manipulate him into never breaking free of his addiction.
Well, they're munchy and crunchy.
Just look at Gramps' life. He's got a big house, he eats at fancy restaurants, and he's a powerful judge who can seemingly break whatever rules he wants. Gramps is thriving in this human-controlled bird society, and I think it's because he made a deal with the humans to betray his own grandson. And once again, Gramps profiting off of Sonny has been foreshadowed since the very first commercials.
Oil, we're rich.
How you gonna get enough, Gramps?
Sonny can't resist Cocoa Puffs. Yes, Sonny.
Gramps, Sonny's only parental figure, has always been working against him. But
Adeline.
that
That's
brings
nice.
up something else that I've always wondered about. Why
Star
is
parents.
Gramps Sonny's only parental figure? Where are Sonny's parents?
Right.
Like, even if Sonny was a brood parasite inserted into this family, he'd still have parents before grandparents, right? It feels like someone's missing. This may seem like a pointless question to ask for how little backstory we're given about these characters, but there is actually a single insane hidden detail in one of these commercials that unlocks one final damning part.
Probably in that hall.
Remember those family
Yeah.
photos that had the military guy in them? If you look closely, the hallway is full of different bird people, all with boxes of Cocoa Puffs, except for one photo that shows a female bird all by herself. And it's the only photo with no Cocoa Puffs. It's a really weird detail to include, but what's even stranger is that when Sonny is about to open the door to release the Cocoa Puffs, the photo changes to show the woman is afraid for Sonny. Sure, maybe this was just supposed to be a cartoony way to emphasize the danger, but then why is she the only photo that changes?
And why would they take the time?
They look like each other. They switch
Exactly.
colors.
Why would they take the time, you feel me, for that picture specifically to not have Cocoa Puffs and then to change the facial reaction of that picture specifically?
Right? Like, you think Cocoa Puffs knew that he was doing, like, knew what they were doing?
The creators in real life?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, that's why he be making it so believable. He be making it seem like, bro, it's in our face. They just want us to look harder. Like, why would they do that? Why would they change that one detail?
Who is she?
Anybody could have, exactly, anybody could be scared. He could have been looking through the door, Gramps, and been like.
Or even those two right there.
Literally, like, they could have changed those pictures and had the cereal, like, change everything chocolate, but no, they made the picture without the Cocoa Puffs be frightening. What are they doing, bro? Lock in.
The birds in the photo right next to her are completely indifferent to Sonny's struggle. This feels like the animators are intentionally trying to tell us something about specifically this female bird that we've never seen before. And trust me, I've checked. She doesn't show up in the background of any of the other commercials. So here is the final part of my theory. I think this is Sonny's mother. Maybe his real mother, or maybe his adopted mother from the whole brood parasite thing. Just like Sonny, she was clearly aware of the dangers of Cocoa Puffs and wanted to avoid them. But unlike everyone else, why don't we see her in any of these commercials? I think it's because she tried to protect her son from the dangers of Cocoa Puffs, and the humans who needed Sonny for their plans murdered her because of it.
Wow.
These Cocoa Puff commercials are not just a bunch of funny little cartoons designed to sell cereal to kids. They are a complex, interconnected story about the horrors of war, addiction, family betrayal, and murder. And if after all of this, you still have the fucking balls to leave a comment saying, "Oh, Alex, I think they're just cereal commercials, you're overthinking this," then let me ask you this. Why did they decide to make the characters in these commercials birds? Birds can't eat chocolate. Chocolate is poisonous to birds. The entire bird world is slowly being poisoned by Cocoa Puffs so that humans are the only dominant species on this planet. Or maybe they're just cereal commercials, I don't know.
I didn't know chocolate was poisonous to birds. Just like dogs. They could have used dogs.
So that would have been too sad. They wouldn't like that, I don't think. It'd be like, I feel like they put it in the commercials of what's going on. So if you realize it, you realize it. You feel me? I feel like people like dogs too much. So for instance, when you have the Cocoa Puffs hitting and start falling, and everybody frightened, imagine a bunch of puppies running around like that.
And you don't want your kids to give your dog chocolate.
You feel me?
Yeah, but you can give your, no.
Don't give your bird chocolate either. They're gonna go cuckoo. Like, at least you think they're gonna go cuckoo. You feel me? Maybe she escaped though. Maybe that was her way to escape into the picture, like on some Blue's Clues stuff. Because everybody who got Cocoa Puffs,
that's what I was gonna think.
Can't escape.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
feel
was
me?
like,
They
maybe she
brainwashed.
trapped in that picture.
Right? Like she hid or something.
Maybe, or they trapped her in the picture or
Right.
something.
anything. Like they couldn't get her. Maybe she was rebellious because she not brainwashed by the Cocoa Puffs, and so they trapped her in the picture, took her youth. You feel me? And now they've been brainwashing him.
Mm-hmm. She the only one who didn't want the cocoa.
I'm
She
in
didn't want
love
the
with that
chocolate.
Cocoa. Not that tight.
I was gonna say something else. That I forgot. Never mind.
So is that the end for it, Alex Bell?
Oh,
You gotta
thank
give
you
us
for
extra
watching.
piece.
I got a lot more of these stupid, very in-depth, over-the-top fan theories coming out this year.
Keep
so
them
subscribe
coming.
to catch those, or check out the theories I've already.
Alex Bell, that was a good little theory. I will say, I need more of it. I ain't gonna lie. Loki needs to do like a part 2 to give us a little bit more detail in regards to his parents. What is
Right.
up with the lady? Why is it that he the only one that don't like it? You feel me? Like, if they've been doing it for how long can he live?
Right?
How long can the birds live? How old is Gramps? Is it multiple generations, you feel me? Did they try it with somebody else before? Did she fight back? Was she the initial Cocoa Puffs bird that we don't know about?
Nah. Well, oh, maybe. What color was the original wheat?
Right?
Well, Alex Bell, you need to come back with a part 2.
It was hard.
It did definitely go hard. They definitely went hard.
Comment down below. Let us know down in the comments what you thought about this theory by Alex Bell. I told y'all, whenever he drop, we watch. You feel me? So
Yup.
if you like his theories or you like watching people react to his theories, definitely subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to his channel as well. You feel me? But we gonna always make reactions. If y'all want to see us react to some of the ones that he's made in the past, which we have seen them, but it's always fresh to rewatch them, let us know that. We can watch something with y'all.
Right? We love his theories. His theories be going hard.
Going hard, going ham.
Hands down. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We got a Blue's Clues theory too. Alright. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and join the empire.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Peace.